Okay, so last thing I want to touch on for pitching. And again, this isn't the last thing of pitching. There's a million things we could go into, but I want to address holding runners on just a little bit. Uh, Both for a lefty and a righty. Now, runners on first, runners on second, runners on third. Runner on third, don't worry so much about. A lot of kids want to hold the runner on third. He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. On a pass ball, maybe that runner from third is going to score. Yeah, on a pass ball, but they're not going to steal home. Runner from first might try to steal second. Runner from second might try to steal third. So we got to be mindful of holding those runners on, and there's a simple way you can do it. You can have your kids work on 1-3-5, and you can have your kids work on different head looks, different head movements, different looks and 1-3-5s. And all I mean by that is, as the player, and I'll be a lefty in a second, I'll turn around and be a righty. As a lefty, coming set, 1001, throw a pitch. Or coming set, 1001, pick off. Or 1001, 1002, 1003, or up to 1003, 1004, 1005. So that's a timing thing. 1-3-5. You can't telegraph too much, otherwise they're just going to go. Anybody that's watching this that has played baseball or watches baseball a lot, you can see that anytime a pitcher comes set, goes, comes set, goes, they're going to telegraph that and they're going to start running. So you have to get your kids understanding of the idea that sometimes it's got to be 1001, 1002, 1003, pitch, and then the next one maybe has got to be set, 1001, and go. And then the next one maybe is that long hold where it's set, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, then go. 1-3-5s. For a lefty, it's a little bit different than a righty. For a lefty, you probably only have two places that you can look. You can probably come set, look at the runner. You can look at home. If it's a runner on second, you can probably come set. You're looking at home. You're looking at the runner. Changes a little bit for a righty. Because now for a righty, the 1-3-5 still applies. But for a righty, kind of rather than having two places to look, they got another kind of intermediate spot where they can look. So a righty can come set. They can look past their shoulder and check the runner. They can also look to home plate. They can kind of also look down. You're just offering a little bit more. As a lefty, you're staring right at the runner. As a righty, you end up in a position where once you're set, you can't really turn your shoulders like this. So as a righty, you got to be a little bit more creative with your head movements and your looks. Come set, look at home, look over your shoulder, maybe look down. Back over your shoulder, back to home. We don't want our righty coming set and looking back this way. As much as it feels like that might be a good move to make, it's pretty unrealistic. Everything is focused here or inside focusing this way. So you can get your lefties and your righties to simply work on holding on runners by focusing on those 1-3-5s and those different head looks. A good way for you to do that as a coach is to set your kids up, not tell them what you're going to call. You can simply have them come set, go, and they have to pitch. Or you can tell them come set, go, and then they got to pitch. So they're going on a verbal cue from you. Or you can even instruct them on where to look. You can have them come set, and you can simply say to them, home plate, runner, down, runner, home plate, pitch, and then they have to go. It's helping them understand the pace of what's required to hold runners on. We don't want our pitchers to telegraph anything, so it's having them understand that as much as they might have a routine or a pattern that they want to fall into, they don't really have the luxury of throwing whenever they want. We have to get our pitchers into the mindset of you gotta throw a pitch or pick off based on what you previously did on the last pitch. So if the last pitch was set, look, down, back, home plate, then go, maybe the next one is simply going to be set, look, go. Got to change it up a little bit, got to keep the base runner on their toes.